Bree left the hydrant shut, but didn't turn the power off. So we deadheaded against this hydrant. And ever since then, it's been leaking and coming up around where the hydrant is when it's on. So I guess my job today is I'm going to try to pull that hydrant apart. So I'm hoping that maybe, ow, that hurt, sharp. If I tighten this up good and tight and put it back in, then maybe that'll stop it from leaking. So I should have showed you this before I got started, but I was too busy and didn't think about it. But this is the hydrant that's been leaking. So while I had the excavator, I went ahead and dug a hole, popped it down in here. And as you can tell, I've already been in here working. Oh, almost fell, almost fell. So I've got this dug out, but so that's the hydrant coming down, right? See, hydrant coming down. Hi. Hi. What are you doing? You want to talk to somebody? No? Okay. Anyway, that comes down. Okay, that goes into the bucket. Just a normal 5-gallon Home Depot bucket. And if you watch my old videos, you'll see how we did this. But there's the hole in the top, there's a hole in the side where the water line comes into from the well. And this bucket's full of rock, and there's a bunch of rock around here, which has made it fun to dig. But I got to get around the edge over there to get to the line coming in, so I can turn this thing on and try to figure out where it is leaking. Which means I'm going to probably be either laying here or laying here with my head stuck around the back side of it there. But I mean, a smarter person would have probably dug on that side, but I was digging it at like 10:30, 11 at night, and it was dark, and I was by myself, and I did not want to hit my water line. So I decided to dig this side, just take the extra time to dig all this out, which has not been fun. I'm going to tell you right now that this stuff is so soggy, and as you guys all know, I told you 1,000 times, this is clay. This is all clay. So I can just ball it up, and I'm just pulling it out, balling it up, throwing a huge ball out. That's just kind of my process here until I can hopefully get all this thing exposed. Once I get it exposed, I'll bring it back down here with me, and we'll see if we can figure out where this thing is leaking. I'm hoping it won't be much more than maybe 20 or 30 more minutes, but who knows. Yeah, see? Just making big balls like this and tossing them out. And hopefully nothing comes back down and hits the camera. The other solution or problem is sketchy as this here, all this above. But to tell you the truth, I'm not too worried about it because this stuff is so hard. I gotta be getting close to finding it. Mud just has this thing sealed. I mean, this stuff is just straight clay. It doesn't let go of anything. I'm gonna try and pop this lid off because I'm trying to get to the hose clamps that connect the hydrant to the line. Now here's gonna be the other fun part. I gotta get all these rocks out of here so I can get down to that. But I don't wanna lose any as much as I can, and also go put them back in. Are you up there?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Can you go flip the water on and then right back off? Oh, shit. Hey, hold up, hold up. Hey, let's hook a hose up to this and get it away from me first. I guess just leave it on until I tell you to shut it off. Okay.
Find it?
All right, do it again, please. Oh, okay, okay. Awesome. You still up there? Can you, if you open that toolbox, there's a big hammer in there. Can you get it for me? All right, try it again. All right, well, you can just leave it on. Okay, so I found the hole. What it is where the line comes in and ties to all the metal for the riser. There's clamps on there. They're the crimp kind. Looks like I got 3 of them on there. Figured it'd be more than enough, but apparently not. I don't know what those are rated for. But so what happened to cause all this, which I'm sure I've said before, was the hydrant got shut, but the well was left on. And I don't know what kind of pressure that pump on that well will put. I bet it's probably more than the 100 pounds or whatever it is that it takes to blow this off, but I'll try to get in here and give you a close close-up look at it and show you what I'm looking at, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to fix it. Right now I just got the water running and try to get some water to the trees. So, but I know what it is now, so I can make a game plan. So it's right there. I don't know if you can see it, but right now my big fat head blocking the light, but that's where it's leaking. And as you can see, we've already got a pretty good little puddle here, which we'll have a big one by the time we're done, but I'll deal with that later. That's what the inside of the bucket looks like. Bunch of holes and slits cut into it so that the water could drain out of the weep hole, which the weep hole is like right here. And obviously it's not leaking because I don't see anything coming out anywhere. So we're still good on the actual hydrant itself. Well, guys, remember me digging this hole and going down and fixing the hydrant? Well, I didn't get it filled in time, and it sloughed and fell right where I had my head down there, 7 feet. So we came back and found that full, and it running all the way down to the creek. So the kids decided it'd be fun to put the kayak in there, so they did that. I offered them 20 bucks to jump in, but their mom told them no. What a buzzkill. So we figured it was a good time to just chill out and relax and have a little family time. And me and the girls both got brand new guns. And the girls got a little 22 semi-automatic, which I'm opening here. And I ended up winning a little 22 revolver handgun that so we've been buying tickets for softball for at least 4 years now because we can't always get them all sold. And what they are is they're drawing tickets for usually guns or cash or something like that. But the girls have to sell them for their softball to raise money for their organization. Well, I finally won one this year, which was amazing. It wasn't the gun I wanted, but you know what? Everyone added to the little stash pile is always another nice one to have. So, but we figured we'd take the time and let the girls do some shooting and just kind of hang out as a family and enjoy the rest of the evening.
If you're wondering what we're doing here, we like to collect our rounds so that way we can keep them for maybe reloading later. Just always cleaning up after ourselves. That's the way everybody should be.